Alright, and welcome to another Doctor Who reaction. We are reacting to Brink of Disaster. Last episode, everyone woke up. They kind of had a vague amnesia that went away as they, got up and moved around. They were implying that someone entered the TARDIS, but no one's around. The doors keep opening and closing. The thing that shows you the outside is just showing pictures of a bunch of places. The watches and clocks stopped working. Like, none of it is adding up at all. Susan was acting very strange, like she might have been possessed or something. I was thinking possession for a while, and then at the end, the doctor was very sneakily making sure everyone was asleep, and then he went to go fuck with the controls, and then someone grabbed his ass, and that's where we are beginning this episode. It could be the bad guy possessing someone, or Ian seeing what the fuck the doctor's doing. I don't know. I'm hoping that it's not Ian, just normal Ian seeing what the doctor's doing, because that would be really cheap of them to do that. I don't think that's what they're doing, though. So, without further ado, I'm gonna hop into this episode. I don't really know. I don't have that many predictions because, I don't know. My predictions are that they're gonna figure out who the bad guy is and kill them. Here we go. Brink of Disaster. And here we are, right back where we ended the last episode. By David Whitaker. Whoa! Who the Oh, it's Ian.
Sorry, it was you.
Ian!
It's no use pretending.
Well, help him!
Help him? You saw him? You saw what he tried to do?
But now he's fainted just like Susan did.
She didn't faint. It was you that told me she fainted, and I very nearly believed you.
Oh, what does it matter?
Matter, young lady. He very nearly tried to strangle
But
me.
he has fainted. Look at him.
Oh, he's play acting.
No, he isn't. Doctor, don't you see?
Something
terrible's happening to all of us.
Not
taking
to me.
over
Nothing's
people.
happened to me. This is a plot between the two of you to get control of my ship.
Susan is so fucking possessed.
Both of you. But I think you're right, Grandfather. But you're wrong. I swear we haven't done anything.
I told you I'd treat you as enemies.
Well, what are you going to do?
That is my business.
Ian, wake up. For heaven's sake, wake up.
Well, I know what I would do,
Ian, help.
and it doesn't sound good for them teachers.
There's no alternative. Your little trick endangered our lives.
He got like this.
So it's all a charade.
He went near the control panel. It did happen to me, Grandfather. Yes. You remember. You lost your memory. And there was this terrible pain at the back of your neck. Yes. Yes, that's true. What do you think we've done? Hypnotized you? Drugged you?
Yeah, where would they be hiding the drugs?
She's trying to poison your mind against me.
I do believe you. Grandfather, they couldn't have done all the things.
Oh, yes, I admit they were very smart.
No, it's not a question of being
Don't
smart.
you see, I wouldn't allow them to hurt you, child. They're very resourceful and cunning, and it only leaves me one recourse. They must be put off the ship.
No, you can't do that.
I can and I must.
But you can't open the doors.
Don't underestimate my powers, young lady.
Look, Grandfather, you've no means of telling what's out there. There may be no air.
Yeah,
Maybe
film
breathing,
is
maybe
expensive,
Yes, or it might be
and
the Earth in the 20th
sometimes flood lines will just go through because you don't have enough. You don't have enough footage in the can to
Put yourself
cut and
in
start
my
over.
place, young lady. And you'd do precisely the same thing, wouldn't you? Hmm?
What are you two saying to each other?
You're getting off the ship, Chesterton. Now? Yes, now. Get up.
That blows. I mean, obviously, I know they didn't fucking do anything, but what is possessing them, and why is it not good at it?
I'll be all right when I get outside.
Grandfather, he doesn't know what's happening. I won't let you do this.
If, of course, they like to confess to me what they have done to my ship, I may even change my mind.
What the fuck?
What was
Well, that wasn't them.
Danger signal.
Support the dictator!
it, Doctor?
It's all right.
No! No, you get knocked out!
It's all right, Grandfather. Tell me.
The whole area of the falsificator has just given us a warning.
But everything can't be wrong.
That's what it means, child.
Uh-oh.
No.
Pull you away. Controls are alive.
No, you mustn't be frightening me. Not now, please. I can't explain, but I've just realized the danger within.
Grandfather.
We must pull him round. You see that panel up there? You've heard me refer to it. The falsificator.
Yes?
If one small piece of apparatus fails, a little bulb illuminates and tells me precisely where the fault is. Can you imagine what would happen if the whole of it lights up?
That's not good.
It means that the ship is on the point of disintegration. You're not to blame. All four of us are to blame.
You're all right.
Wait, so the ship...
That drink you gave us.
Oh, a mere harmless sleeping drug.
I thought so.
Yes, you rather suspected I was up to some mischief.
Yes. And I told you not to go near the control column. I told you. You'll electrocute yourself.
I'm afraid I must have misjudged you both.
15 seconds. It's happening every 15 seconds. With all the clocks are counted.
Well, please go on counting. Now, both of you, listen. Can you concentrate?
Yes, I think I'm all right.
We're on the brink of destruction.
Let's...
And all four of us must work closely together. We must find out where we are and what is happening to my ship.
Just a moment. Why did you say that? The brink of destruction.
There's a strong force at work somewhere which is threatening my ship. It's so strong that every piece of equipment can be out of action at the same time.
Total disintegration?
Precisely. We haven't crash landed, otherwise I would have discovered that immediately. And I don't believe there's an evil intelligence in the ship. Just at the same token, I don't really believe that you, either of you, have been the cause of this trouble.
Well, what is then?
I don't know, but we must find out.
Yes, but how long are we
Something outside that's fucking with the electrical
What does that
circuits,
prove?
like the frequency waves.
We have a measure of time as long as it lasts. Yes, of course. That explains the clock face.
What?
We had time taken away from us, and now it's been given back to us because it's running out.
Oh, shit! That ain't good. I really like this episode.
The column.
Didn't you say the ship was alive? Or had a mind of its own?
I thought it only moved when the power was on.
Yes. The heart of the machine is under the column. Well, what made it move? The source of power. You see, when the column rises, it proves the extent of the power thrust.
Then what would have happened if the column had come out completely? Well, the power would be free to escape.
Well, that doesn't sound like
Can it
a
be
good
possible,
idea.
then, that this is the end?
The end? What are you talking about?
We have 10 minutes to survive.
10 minutes? As little as that?
Maybe
Get
that-
off the ship! Oh yeah, the door keeps closing whenever they try.
Be careful, Doctor.
It closes really slow though.
This is where I stood when I tried the scanner switch.
Yes. Why is that part safe? Oh, no, stop it in time. Don't, Susan. Please don't.
I don't know even where to begin, Justice. If only I had a clue.
Fuck.
I think perhaps we've been given nothing else but clues.
Have we? You mean?
Yes,
It registered empty, but it wasn't.
but the clock is the most important. It made us aware of time. By taking time away from us? Yes. And it replaced time by the light on the fault indicator.
Yes, it did.
It? What do you mean? My machine can't think.
You say it has a built-in defense mechanism?
Yes, it has.
Well, that's where we've been wrong. Originally, the machine wasn't at fault. We were. And it's been trying to tell us so ever since.
A machine that can think for itself?
Yes.
Is that feasible, Doctor?
Oh, think not as you or I do, but it must be able to think as a machine. You see, it has a bank of computers.
You say the power is under this column.
Yes?
Well, then, what would make it want to escape?
I've been racking my brains. I don't know.
A leak?
Something happened.
You see, the machine has been warning us all along. All those blackouts we had. Yes, but only if anybody went near the control column. Yes.
But it could be the power escaping.
No, it couldn't. If you felt the power, dear boy, you wouldn't live to speak of it.
Okay, so it's
It's
not a
blown
leak.
to atoms in a split second.
Besides, the part of it that's safe. Yes. The
And you, young lady, should those doors open again, I want you to be standing by them and tell me whatever it is you see outside, understand? I lied deliberately so that they won't know.
Know what?
We have 5 minutes only. When the end does come, they won't know anything about it.
There's no hope then.
I can't see any. Will you face it with me?
What are you two talking about?
Nothing.
Oh, just a theory of mine that didn't work.
Yes, we must solve this problem, you know. We must.
Wow. That's fucked up. Okay, I see brightness. Are they literally in a white void?
Nothing there.
Oh.
Nothing.
It can go anywhere and
Nothing
any
but
when.
space. It's all right.
Right now they're outside of reality. Or they've gone to before the Big Bang or some shit.
Right, Doctor?
I am right. You know I am. Whenever there's a good picture, the door's open because it's safe for us to go outside. And then it shows us a terrible picture and the doors close again.
Yes. And then we have the sequence. A planet. A planet in the solar system. Getting further away.
Oh, they're just like way the fuck out.
Blinding flash. Destruction. Yes, of course. It's our journey.
And the ship refused to destroy itself.
Yes.
The defense mechanism stopped the ship, and it's been trying to tell us so ever since.
Of course. Of course.
Shit.
I know. I said it would take the force of a total solar system to attract the power away from my ship. The very beginning. The new start of a solar system. Outside, the atoms are rushing towards each other, fusing, coagulating, until minute little collections of matter are created.
Oh yeah, the energy of that, I can see how that
And
would
so
fuck
the
with
process
this.
goes on and on. Solid entity,
Bro, is this really the time to monologue?
a new birth. And it's planet.
Dude's giddy as fuck. Oh, what's wrong now? Can't you get out of there?
When we left the planet Skaro, where did you ask the machine to take us to? Think, Doctor.
I had hoped to reach your planet Earth. Skaro was in the future, and I used the fast return switch.
Fast return switch. You've sent us back too far. Doctor, show me. Show me that switch. Where is it?
Well, I can't very well see it without a light, can I?
It's near the scanner switch. Really? But that's the part of the control that's safe.
Strange.
Doctor, we haven't got very much time left.
Yes, I see. Here it is. Here, you see? Now, look, there's the switch. You see?
Yes, but how does it work?
Well, you merely press it down and
It's stuck.
it hasn't released itself.
That's what's wrong.
What? You mean it's been on all this time?
Yes, it must have been.
Well, come on, Doctor, let's get it unstuck.
Oh, yes, just a minute now.
That explains everything.
Yes, there you are.
Besides
You
the
see?
headaches.
The spring's not connecting. It's come off the base. Wait, there we are. We'll take it out. Now, luckily we can turn it over and it should work. There. Ah, that's right.
This whole episode has just been, we have car troubles. I was kind of hoping them thinking they had a limited amount of time to live would give us some more, like, character moments. Of, like, oh, I'm gonna die,
Please,
so
no. Are you sure?
Yes, you can all relax.
let's talk,
I'm
kind of
quite
thing.
safe now.
But no.
But it was a narrow squeak. Dear child, I think your old grandfather is going a tiny little bit around the bend.
Wait, so is
Well, I think you were very brave, and I...
problem solved?
Grandfather? What about them? You said some terrible things to them. When I thought he was going to attack you, even I was against him.
Yes, well...
Don't bother to say anything, Doctor. When I can read every thought on your face.
Really? And I always thought that you were a young man without any recrimination in you. You, young lady, well, you were absolutely right. It's your instinct and intuition against my logic, and you succeeded. I mean, we
Jesus.
all owe you our lives.
Yeah, she doesn't seem satisfied. I don't...
You know, I really believe I have underestimated that young lady in the past. Shut out. Well, now, we can all start again, eh? Yes, we can... Yes.
You can tell that the stuff they recorded the audio on
Are you laughing at, dear
wasn't
boy?
stored as properly with that line of dialogue before it was transitioned into digital or whatever the fuck. Which doesn't make sense to me because it should sound all the same. But the audio quality kind of dropped for like one shot. Is he gonna actually apologize?
I'd like to talk to you, if I may. We've landed on a planet and the air is good, but it's rather cold outside.
Susan told me.
Yes, you haven't forgiven me, have you?
You said terrible things to us.
Yes, I suppose it's the injustice that's upsetting you, and when I made a threat to put you off the ship, it must have affected you very deeply.
What do you care what I think or feel?
As we learn about each other, so we learn about ourselves.
Perhaps.
Oh, yes. Because I accused you unjustly, you were determined to prove me wrong. So you put your mind to the problem, and luckily you solved it.
Grandfather, the game out, sir.
Oh, please, yes. You open the doors, will you?
Are you coming? Yes. Good.
Oh, by the way, Susan has left you some wearing apparel for outside.
Well, that's sweet.
Shall we go?
I like that they actually made up and had a sweet moment, but they're still maintaining that he doesn't say the words "I'm sorry." Oh, snowball.
Well, I think that's absolutely splendid, Chesterton. Yes, it suits you.
Yes.
It was a trifle too big for me. You know, I acquired that ulster from Gilbert and Sullivan.
Oh, really? I thought it was made for two. Well, shall we join the ladies, Doctor?
Yes, why not?
Grandfather? Look! Look at this huge footprint. Must be made by a giant.
I fucking found a Yeti? Yeah. That was that episode. Whew! I thought that was a great episode. It is still just like literally 2 episodes of, oh, we have car trouble. It's basically filler. I don't think it was necessary. But it was fun. I mean, it did give us more dynamics with the characters, which was obviously that's important. We had the whole arc of the Doctor about ready to just fucking kill them, but like to throw them on a fucking planet and then dip. But then by the end of the episode, it seems like for the first time in the whole show, he's actually befriending the teachers. Because he actually felt like shit for that, which is nice. Again, I think it's pretty... I like that they're... Like, on one hand, he never said, I'm sorry. He never said, I apologize. On the other hand, they did actually make up. She did forgive him. They're all good now. And I think that both of those are, like, the thin line of them narrowly, like, it's hard to describe, but I think that they executed it perfectly. Because, like, obviously, if this is a big character thing about Doctor Who, you don't want to, like, have him end the arc of growing to be able to apologize to someone. You don't want to end that arc this early. And they're actually only just now setting up the arc that he doesn't like to apologize. And I think that will come into play later. I think I don't know. I really like these characters. I think that the stories... It's complicated, because so far there's been 3 stories. The first one was second one was awesome, and the third one, it was literally just like, we have car troubles. And some character development. And I love the character development. And the episodes were entertaining. It feels unnecessary. I don't know. But this was like their favorite serial, I think, and I don't get it. I mean, I kind of... It's a very isolated story. It's very character driven, but it's also just like, yeah, the stakes are pretty high, but then it's fixed so easily. The problem was so much less than it seemed. Turn button getting stuck, and then that causing them to be stuck in a plane between, like, worlds in, like, just pure whiteout of, like, right, like, outside of time and space, right when things are starting to become the Big Bang or whatever. I thought that was, like, one of the most interesting things the show has done so far. As far as, like, science. Because the ship is supposed to go anywhere, anytime. And the fact that it was basically, like, outside of time and space because a button got stuck. And that was going to cause the ship to fucking blow up because it was stuck in that time. Like, I don't know. I thought that was really interesting and cool. As far as, like, the story, again, all they really did was grow the Doctor and the teachers closer together. It's like, it's not as good as the other... It's not as good as the Dalek storyline. I'll just say that. Yeah. I still loved it. And like and subscribe and all that bullshit. Catch you in the next episode.